I'd like to draw your attention to one debate which already started by auto experts, which is that the electric car has a shelf life or a life cycle which is much lower than the ICE car, which is that every 3 or 4 years you'll have to change the battery. Does that mean that the value of the second-hand electric car market will be much lower, and that in a sense could change a lot of things for the EV market in India, because Mercedes gets its true value also because of its second-hand car market?
You are absolutely right. Now let's talk about EV first. And the life of the battery is a misnomer. It's for 3 to 4 years. The issue is our muscle memory is coming from mobile phones, handsets, laptops, and we feel after 4 years its battery will not work. However, when you talk about cars, we are giving a 10-year battery warranty on an EQS SUV. So that's a warranty to start with. If you look at the life of the battery, the state of charge reduces by 5 to 10% in 10 years. That means if the range is 500 kilometers, in 10 years, the range will be 450 kilometers. So there is considerable life left in the battery. I asked the other way around. What happens to a combustion engine after 15 years? And what happens to an EV after 15 years? An EV, now I can talk about Mercedes-Benz, our batteries are so advanced that 97% of the battery can be recycled, which means the future minds of cars are lying in our current cars. So the value of the car, so if you extrapolate the residual value of an EV from 15 years backwards, I think it's much higher than combustion engine, because combustion engine, the recoverability is 50-60%. So in that sense, the car has more intrinsic value in terms of content. Secondly is the taxation on cars. If you look at a combustion engine, on an average, it's 65 to 68% taxed. EV is 5% in markets like Bombay, wherever there is no road tax. So intrinsically, when you buy an EV, you are buying $95 worth of content compared to $32 worth of content in a combustion engine. So that again, it has more value. However, residual value is also based on new car demand. So if the new car demand is strong, so if there is, in next 3 years, if in India, the EV wave comes up, there will be a big market for used EVs as well. Because the misconceptions will change. Customers would love to buy an EV, and when they buy a 3-year, 4-year-old EV, they know that the life is there for another 10 years, 15 years, and this cycle changes. Today, you are right. The residual values are a bit challenging because one, some of the brands have dropped prices. Secondly, the new car demand has been challenging, and all this misnomer on the life of the batteries, etc., adds to the anxiety, and it's there. But it's a matter of time. I think as corporates, we have to, I would say, educate customer. We are also giving a residual value guarantee with our cars. We say that at the end of 3 years, we can give you an X guarantee for the car, and so that fear is mitigated.
So at least you pretty much know that whether pricing is moving. That's a comfort the customer always wants.
Exactly.
And which is one of the competitors also now trying to do MG when they're coming up with a buyback value.
Yeah, they are more in the premium mass segment. I would say for us, I think right now for EVs, more is welcome. I think as many players come, I keep saying that if you look at the auto retail in India, less than 8 to 10% of auto retail today sells an EV. 90% of auto retail outlets don't sell an EV. So,
if you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.